It's time for Taking Out the Trash Thursday. And today, we're going to talk about episode 5 of She-Hulk, where Marvel owns themselves on something they were screaming with Thor Love and Thunder. That's right. Don't go anywhere.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Did nobody watch it and go, oh. Alright guys, welcome. Here we are on a delightful Thursday morning, and we're here to talk about She-Hulk episode 5. Now, I don't know what you want me to say. This episode was awful. However, there were a couple of interesting points. Let's get into it. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And, do you like coffee? Invader Coffee. Whether you go with Invader or Geek Grind, they're both great. Links in the description. Check it out. You might find something you love as much as we do. They don't pass. We just love their products. In fact, squeaky chairs almost drank me out of my coffee. It's ridiculous. So, first things first, I want to talk about this episode. There is a line in this episode that completely negates Disney and Marvel's argument over female Thor. So, we're going to get there. Just bear with me. This entire episode is dealing with the trademark of She-Hulk because Titania, or whatever her name is, has trademarked it and sued She-Hulk because she's using the name She-Hulk. So this entire episode is basically a courtroom episode. There are some sad stuff, silly stuff about trying to get an outfit made. But there was one shining light in this episode. And I have to say, it was the African American female attorney representing She-Hulk. She came across like an attorney would. This actress did a magnificent job. She couldn't stand She-Hulk. She thought the whole thing was a waste of time. And if this episode showed anything, maybe she should have played She-Hulk. This whole show is making the She-Hulk character, the human side, look like an awful attorney and a very non-strong female character. And I'm not sure why. Did she not go to school to be an attorney? Was she not a successful attorney before she became She-Hulk? Because everyone treats her like a side, like she's not good enough. Don't even get me started about the fact that they parade in this show all the guys she went on dates with, and one of whom she hooked up with, on a one-night stand. And they all come across as super feminine, if not gay, in the way they act and talk. And I think this has to do, and one of the reasons this show is so horrible and so poorly written, is it's a different writer every week. You take the male attorney who's good at his job as an example. In the first episode that we meet him, he's extremely feminine. He brings her a gift basket to welcome her to the new attorney group, whatever, her new job. And he has drawn her a map of the best bathroom to poop in the office. Super feminine, super shy look, acting, whatever. The very next episode, he is hard as nails, go get him attorney. In this episode, he's a shoe collector, and he comes off... he doesn't come off as feminine. He doesn't come off as a strong male. No, he's in the middle. There is no... It's like they all just went off on their own to write an episode without looking at any of the other episodes that they've written. So it's just guess. Maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do that. It's like they did not talk to each other when they wrote these. But the very telling line in this episode is when she's discussing with her attorney about the trademark and why she didn't get the trademark originally for She-Hulk before the other girl did. She says, did Doctor Strange have to get a trademark? Did Thor have to get a trademark? And the female attorney, rightly so, says, you literally just gave me examples of people who use their names. So Marvel and Disney and She-Hulk have all now admitted Thor is Thor's name. You with me? But when Love and Thunder, Thor Love and Thunder was being advertised, and before it came out, and even once it came out, and people were a bit aggravated at the fact that they were calling Natalie Portman female Thor, and even in the movie, female Thor. And the people complaining, rightly so, said, that's his name. It's not the character, that's his name. And Disney and Marvel said, no, she's female Thor. No, she's not. And this show just proved that point. Way to go, writing staff. You did one thing right. And you admitted that Thor is Thor's name. Natalie Portman's character should never have been called female Thor, because she's not named Thor. So all that arguing you did, Marvel and Disney and all the stands out there, you were wrong, and it's been proven now. We were right. So there's that. So great job. I don't know which writer put that line in there, but appreciate it. We appreciate you taking the time to point out a fact that we've said over and over, and y'all said we were liars. And I have to agree with Az over on Hills vs. Babyface. It looks like they did not bother to hire a single attorney to help with the writing of this show. This trademark case, that's not how it works. Oh, shall we go to the visuals as well? The visual effects for She-Hulk are so discombobulated. Not a single scene with She-Hulk in it looks the same from frame to frame. Sometimes the color's dark, sometimes it's light. Sometimes it looks semi-real, sometimes it looks like a cartoon. It's just awful. And I think the worst part of this show, the best line was when Titania, or whatever her name is, says, "Nice suit, Shrek." Yes, that's exactly what She-Hulk looks like in this show. The hands are too big in relation to the body. She looks like Shrek in a ill-fitting suit. What a disgrace. Now, there's no end credits scene in this, because they give you your little hint. They drop it for you. Get excited. Oh, goodness. The costumer, the superhero costumer, lets you see a little piece of Daredevil's mask. Or, head covering, whatever. Who cares? I gotta say, I have no interest in seeing what you have turned Daredevil into. Because throughout this show, every man is an exaggeration of your worst fears as the writers. Nobody in this show comes across as a real character, with the exception of the African American actress who plays the attorney in this episode. Everybody else is a joke. The writing makes no sense. You know what makes a good TV show? And I will continue on with the fact that people have said this is a sitcom. The rules are different. No. In a sitcom, the rules are the characters are always understandable as the person as they were written, and they don't change from episode to episode. They stay the same, and that's what makes people love a great TV show or a great sitcom. The decisions made by the characters, it's all, you know what they're going to do, you know how they think, you know what they're going to say, as far as it always stays static. Once this character's been made and written, you don't change them and the way they are from episode to episode. It would make it doesn't make a good show. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't be having to say this. This is juvenile writing at best. And they have just, with this episode especially, they have just desecrated any good for the She-Hulk character. It's official. This is the one. Mark your calendars. Episode 5 of She-Hulk. It's when they have officially shown you exactly what they think of their main character. And it's that she's a philandering, just floozy who is bad at her job, has no faith in herself. She's a weak character. Nothing strong about this woman. And there's nothing strong about She-Hulk. And as the character, she is not any better as a character when she's in the strong form. She still has no confidence, no self-assuredness, nothing. The people that wrote this show have no life experience, and it shows. How do you not know how to be a human? Oh, that's right. You were too busy trying to give a message about men suck and women are all important and powerful. Great job. You failed. Story's important. It's more important than message. Figure it out, gal. That's it, you guys. I can't take any more. Not today. Thank you for being here. We are always happy to see you. This is an awful show. She-Hulk episode 5. It's in the trash. Oh, we will be back again tomorrow to talk about a good movie, hopefully. From Michael the Microphone, Bob, Squeaky Chair, and this big, fat, irritated nerd. We'll see you tomorrow.